This is the first big project I made when I was a kid. When the tools at my disposal were limited to a hot glue gun and scissors. This meant that the majority of my materials came from the recycle box. Hidden in plain sight, this treasure trove often goes unnoticed. But on one special day, 11 years ago, young little me took notice of this box, collecting a variety of materials that were combined with stuff to make this masterpiece. A bird cutout that flaps when you turn a crank. Magical. So, my goal is to remake this childhood creation with 3 major improvements. And the first one is to make a better base by swapping out the Ziploc box with birchwood. Number 2 is to make a strong axle with a metal rod to replace the flimsy wooden one. And the third big improvement is to replace the cardboard cutout with a painted wooden bird. One advantage I have over my younger self is that I'm not limited to scissors anymore. So shaky. Why is it zooming? Well, that is an inch, and that is an inch and a quarter. That's an inch and a half. What are you doing? There, it's better. Oh, I'm so cold. Very nice. Now I need some pieces for the stand. I'll need 3. Luckily, there's this firewood behind me. It's all birch. It's been dried, which is perfect. And then I can find some pieces with some bark still on and then incorporate that. The first step is to sand down the base, which revealed these pretty cool fungus patterns. I'm cutting the 45 angle here to keep the dust outside. Up until now, I've had to be careful not to damage the bark because I want a bit extra to come and curl around the edges. I'm on to part 3 now. I did some sketching yesterday to get a bit of an idea of what to do. Got 3 different angles because you kind of need that when you're doing a bigger carving because you've got to have an idea of what it's going to look like. So I started by tracing the top view to get it ready for the bandsaw. But the hunk of firewood was difficult to cut on the bandsaw, so I screwed on some runners. Eventually, it became too unwieldy, so I got out the old trusty hand saw and chisel. It felt like I was removing material forever, but slowly, a bird began to take shape. After lots of hammering, I had finished the rough out. Chickadees are very common here in winter. They puff up with a warm layer of feathers and have a nice song. But I've always wondered how a little bird could survive for weeks of -30. And apparently, during the night, they go into a state of controlled hypothermia, dropping their body temperature significantly. Now it's time to chop it into a bunch of pieces, which will be interesting. My original plan was to use watered down acrylic so you could still see the grain patterns. But it just wasn't working. My sister thankfully let me use her gouache paints that are water soluble, and they worked much better. So the final step was bending all the metal that made the bird move. And there was a lot of trial and error and testing that went into the design. The holes had to be cut perfectly for the bird to fly. All right, so I've just finished transferring the test cutouts onto the real deal.